Oh my God, I'm so in love. I found you finally. You make me wanna say,
The ball forward to Hooper. Hooper now inside the six.
We welcome you all to our 12th Man Production Studio here at Kyle Field. We are with Aggie Guerreri, and this will be our final edition of the Aggie Soccer Show this year. The season is complete. A&M goes to Minnesota for rounds 1 and 2 of the NCAA tournament. They get a win over North Dakota State and then fall to the hosting Minnesota Golden Gophers. And the Aggies make it a 16th straight year in the NCAA tournament. This team was also, Coach, Big 12 Conference champions. That's the 11th trophy within the league that you guys can put in the case. So overall, a very nice year. What are your thoughts and what sticks out as you look back at it?
Well, we're proud of a lot of things that happened with the season. Obviously, you know, we were ranked as high as number 5 in the country on 3 different weeks. We were ranked in the national top 10 basically the whole season. But, you know, the last taste of the NCAA tournament, going to being a seeded team and going on the road so far to the north to play was tough for us to deal with. And some end of the season injuries didn't help us out with that. But, you know, Minnesota played great, and, you know, there was a lot of circumstances that just didn't really fall our way. Getting 10 inches of snow the day before that game, and some amazing stuff by the Minnesota grounds crew. They moved, I think, 82,000 cubic feet of snow the night before the game, which is just unbelievable for us. But we were clearly fish out of water. They did a great job. They played super, took advantage of their home field advantage. And it wasn't just us. The 3 teams that traveled, that were seeded teams in that regional final round, the Aggies, Central Florida, and Wake Forest. Wake Forest, the ACC tournament champions, UCF, the Conference USA champions. All 3 of us went on the road. All 3 of us fell to the home teams. And, you know, but it has been a kind of a crazy NCAA tournament this year, and we were just one of the first acts of that play. But that's, you know, once we get through that, and we've kind of gotten through that now, it's just a time now to look back at. It was another championship season. It was a year where, you know, the crowd was great again. We had 5 players who made first team All Big 12. No one has done that in 14 years. We had 10 players who made the All Big 12 academic team. We have Rachel Shipley, who's one of the finalists for the National Player of the Year. We've got a lot of players who have the ability to go on and play professionally after their college careers. We've got 3 girls that are going to walk across the graduation stage this December. So there's so many good things going on, and there's so many more things that are coming down the line that it's hard to be that down, even though, you know, we didn't have an opportunity, or we didn't win the national championship this year. And it just makes us that much more motivated to get back and do better next year.
One thing we have to mention before we wrap up the season is the support you receive from the 12th man. And one reason we've got to mention it is we're just coming off a weekend here in which 90,000 people showed up at one of our football games here at Kyle Field. 30,000 of those were students. That's an NCAA record. But really, people need to know this is not just football. I mean, all sports receive that kind of support, including yours.
Well, and I think that's one of the unique things about Texas A&M. There's a lot of places you look around the country, the Michigans and the Tennessees and the places that are getting just, you know, 100,000 plus for a lot of their football crowds, but they're not doing that in their other sports. And at Texas A&M, one of the things that I think makes it so special as being a student at Texas A&M, and one of the things that bring people to Texas A&M is to be a member of the 12th man. And being at the football game on Friday night was really special for anybody who was there. The energy that the 12th man brings, not just to Kyle Field for the football games, is electric, but the same type of energy that is brought to Olsen Field for our baseball games, or to Reed Arena for our women's basketball who wins championships, or to our men's basketball team who's in, you know, NCAA tournament after NCAA tournament after NCAA tournament, or even to our tennis center and what goes on there, to the volleyball games. But with soccer, you know, we were number 2 in the country again in attendance this past year, and we're going to be seeing a lot of improvements made to the Aggie Soccer Stadium before we kick off play for next fall. And a big part of what we'll be doing with the stadium will be trying to make it to where the student body can have an even bigger effect on what's going on. The support that our students give our players, the energy that our athletes are able to draw off of that passion is you really can't put it into words. It's one of those things that, like they say, you got to experience it to really understand it, and it's something that we feel really blessed to be a part of. And our players, they come here in large degree because they know the kind of support they're going to get, not just on the academic side, not just on the coaching and all those things, but that they're going to go through their college career knowing that the student body was behind them the whole time. All their hard work is paid off in what their peers bring back to them.
Well, and before you go, talk to us about what kind of the upcoming schedule is. I know you've got camps, and before too long, you'll be right back at work with the 2011 team getting ready for that season.
Well, we do. We have this prior to Christmas, the weekend of the 18th and 19th of December, we'll be doing 2 big camps. One is a super youth camp for kids who are 8 through 13 years old, and the other one is a college ID camp for high school age kids. And those are both great opportunities for players to come work with us, be on our campus, work and play in some of the best facilities in the United States, and a chance for us to do one more thing before we get a little bit of a break for the holidays. Then after we come back from those holidays in February, we'll have our National Signing Day. We're going to be signing a big class, and what a lot of people would say is one of the very best classes that we've ever signed at Texas A&M. So we're excited about those kids coming in, and then the rest of the spring is about individual development and player development of the kids that are already here, because again, our intentions are, we love winning Big 12 titles, but our intentions are competing and winning national titles. And the players that we have right now will be a big part of that, and the players who are coming in, we hope can really add a lot of fuel to that fire of our players, but also to the abilities for us to perform even better on the field.
Well, Coach, congratulations on another successful campaign, and already looking forward to 2011. Thanks for everything this season.
Absolutely. Thank you, and thanks to everyone who's been supporting us all the way through.
All right, G. Guerreri for the final time in 2010 here on the Aggie Soccer Show. We'll see you in 2011.